vomit is wicked. Those that don't know how to be pros get evicted. A woman could bear you, break you, take you. Now it's time to rhyme. Can you relate to a sister dope enough to make you holler and scream?
Hey, yo, let me take it from here, queen. Excuse me, but I think I'm about due to get into precisely what I am about to do. I'm conversating to the folks who have no whatsoever clue. So listen very carefully as I break it down for you. Merrily, 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 hyper, happy, overjoyed. Please, with all the beats and rhymes my sisters have employed. Look, cause I'm throwing down the sound totally a yes. Let me state the position. Ladies first, yes?
Yes.
Ladies first. Ladies first. Believe me when I say being a woman is great to see. I know that all the fellas out there will agree with me. Not for being one, but for being with one. Cause when it's time for loving, it's the woman that gets them strong. Stepping, strutting, moving on, rhyming, cutting, and not forgetting. We are the ones to give birth to the new generation of prophets. Cause it's ladies.
I break into a lyrical freestyle. Grab the mic, look at the crowd and see smiles. Cause they see a woman standing up on her own too. Sloppy slouching is something I won't do. Some think that we can't flow. Stereotypes, they got to go. I'ma mess around and flip the scene into reverse.
With what?
With a little touch of ladies first. I'm divine and my mind expands throughout the universe. A female rapper with a message to send. The Queen Latifah is a perfect specimen.
My sister, can I get some?
Sure, Moni Love, grab the mic and get dumb.
Yo, praise me not for being simply what I am. Born in L-O-N-D-O and town American. You dig exactly where I'm coming from. You want righteous rhyming, I'ma give you some to enable you to age yourself and get paid. And the material that has no meaning, I wish to slay. Pay me every bit of your attention, like mother, like daughter. I would also like to mention, I wish for you to bring me to the rhythm of which is now systematically given. Desperately stressing, I'm the daughter of a sister who's the mother of a brother who's the brother of another. Plus one more. All four have a job to do. We doing it respect due to the mother who's the root of it. And next up is me, the MONIELOVE, and I'm first cause I'm a LADIE.
Contact and in fact, the style it gets harder. Cooling on the scene with my European partner, laying down track after track, waiting for the climax. When I get there, that's when I tax the next man or the next woman. It doesn't make a difference. Keep the competition coming, and I recite your chapter in verse. The title of this recital is Ladies First.
Rise and shine. Saturday morning has finally arrived. It's Let's Be Clear with your host, Queen Lady D, Lady Grace, and the Mix Master, DJ K Nikki, IXS Radio.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Let's Be Clear radio show live here on IXS Radio. On this beautiful Saturday morning, we are in the building. Woo! We have a special guest with us. The name of this show is called Let's Be Clear. No, Love and Lust meets Let's Be Clear. So we got Love and Lust on. Mr. WIZZ is in the building.
That's right. What's up? Representing.
We got DJ K Nikki in the house.
Let's go.
And we got the man behind the wall. Big Al is in the building.
1 2 1 2.
So we are here this morning to talk about everything under the sun, and anything you guys want to talk about, we are here for it. The number to call in is 347-708-0216. And this is not a kid-friendly show.
So put your kids to sleep.
So let them go outside in the backyard. If you got one, let them do something, because we're going to get nice and wild for that. So
what she's trying to say is let them put their headphones on and let them play the Switch, whatever.
Yeah, don't let them listen to Let's Be Clear show today, because it's a whole different kind of atmosphere going on up here today, because we got Love and Lust in the building.
Yeah.
So I invited WIZZ here today because ever since WIZZ came aboard, he has been one of our biggest supporters. You know, he didn't know us from a can of paint, and he came out and supported us in our events that we had, and he's always calling in, always checking us out on Facebook, everything. So I like to thank you in person for being that.
Thank you.
And unfortunately, when you come on, we be at work. so we can't really. But I try to go back and watch your show as well. You know, so.
What time your show's on?
Our show is 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Shout out to Red Spice.
Shout out to Red Spice.
Every other Saturday. We'll be on next Saturday.
Yes, so and he be having a good show. I be like, wait a minute now, I got to get this brother up here so we can talk, because we try to keep it rated PG up here for the most part, but sometimes we like to do a little rated X. So
Okay.
that's what we do sometimes.
So I'm on the hot seat today.
Yeah.
No, you're not in the hot seat today.
For the Baker hot seat,
Well,
though.
I mean, if you want to make it a hot seat, you can, it's okay. But shout outs to my co-host, Lady Grace, who's not here. She's still on vacation. Hopefully she'll be back soon. But shout out to you, Lady Grace. So let's get right into it. Let's talk about what's going on in the country first. There's a lot of stuff going on and a lot of hearsay. However, I don't believe all of the news, and I especially don't believe what happens on social media unless somebody's there live with a camera and they showing me what's going on. Other than that, I'm not taking everybody's word for anything, because the devil is a lie. However, there was a rumor going around that the Atlanta Police Department shut down. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
That they shut down. Everybody called out sick. People were quitting. They don't want to. I was like, okay, so now how is that going to go down? Like, what's going on with that?
That's crazy.
Because you cannot run a city without. I mean, that means that everybody in Atlanta right now is just wilding out. They out there robbing, stealing. I mean, I haven't seen none of it. That's why I'm saying that I don't necessarily believe everything that's on the news. But, I have coworkers that always believe in these conspiracy theories, and they always, coming up with everything and stuff like that. So I don't know. I mean, I know a few people in Atlanta, but I didn't call them to confirm that. But what do you guys think about? Well, not just Atlanta, but they're talking about, getting rid of the police.
Like the funding and everything.
Yeah, they want to stop funding the police department.
Which, I mean, true, they do that to the Board of Education every year.
Yeah.
So why not?
Yeah.
They could lose a couple of dollars.
Okay, but if they lose money, now not just money, but if they lose people, how do you think the city is going to be? Like, you think the crime rate is going to go up? Because the crime rate went up already. So ever since this pandemic happened, there's a lot of crimes going on. I mean, they're not all televised, but they're still out there.
Is there a way to introduce martial law?
I think,
that's happening now.
That it is happening in a lot of states too.
Yeah.
Especially when
country,
because first of all, if you're giving people a curfew and telling them that they have to be in the house at a certain time, this whole pandemic thing telling you to stay in the house, period, that's a part to me of martial law.
Yeah.
Because you shouldn't be told when you can go outside and when you can't, when you can go to work, and how you got to go. And I'm all with the wearing the mask to protect ourselves while we out in public or whatever, but it's just that, a lot of people feel like they don't want to be told what to do.
Yeah.
Like, they really don't want to listen. And the people that's not listening, like the state of Florida, I heard their coronavirus, they spiked up. Because these people want to go out and they want to have pool parties and beach parties, and they want to be over here, there, and social gathering all over, and nobody's protecting themselves.
A lot of spots in like Alabama, they was in the pools, they was in the beach, they was in restaurants with no masks. That's the first one I saw before Florida. I'm like, oh my goodness, no mask, nothing. They just out there like regular.
And Texas too.
But what did they expect people to do? You just gonna tell them, oh yeah, you go outside tomorrow. They go bug out. They was bugging out when you was giving them rules. What you think they was gonna do?
It's like a kid.
Go outside. Yeah.
It's like a kid out getting off a curfew. Punishment and all that.
They just
What?
went
I'm free?
outside and just start running.
Yeah, that to me is crazy, because The coronavirus did not go anywhere, people. It is here. I believe that it's here to stay. I believe that the next wave that they're talking about is going to be a little bit more severe than this first one. And I was watching the news this morning, and what they were saying, I don't know, because like I said, I watch the news because I don't want to go outside and walk into chaos. So if there's somebody outside my house with a shotgun shooting people, then I want to see that, because the news is going to broadcast that. However, they were saying that most of the people that died from the coronavirus died from cardiac arrest. And it was very few white people who died from cardiac arrest. Now, the thing that I do believe is that the government is trying to control the population. So every now and then they'll do something like the coronavirus or the AIDS epidemic or whatever it is that they're doing to decrease the population in America. I think that's what they're doing. So my thing is, if the coronavirus didn't kill people, because that's what they're saying, it wasn't that the coronavirus, it was some kind of respiratory inflammatory, or what is the other word they use?
Pre-existing conditions.
Yeah, so it wasn't
if it's
really
real weak, then
the coronavirus, because the
Just like
coronavirus
HIV,
is
just
just
like
like,
AIDS.
exactly.
Yeah.
You die from pneumonia or something.
Yeah.
That
So-
your immune system can't fight.
and that's the crazy thing, because you don't want to me, if you go on a ventilator and then you in the hospital, you get the AC on you, so you get the pneumonia automatically.
Yeah.
So your weakness is if you don't have a built up immunity, then your body will shut down.
Yeah, that's crazy. So
But it's something that Cuomo did say is like, if Trump knew that it started in China, why you just didn't shut down earlier to ban the traveling restriction?
Because I think it was all a setup. It's funny
And-
how
but they
all
s-
of
do
this
they-
happened when it's time for election.
election, and we talked about that too. There's so much stuff going on now because this is the election year, and this clown that's in the White House want to be reelected for another, and so he thinks by going out there and giving everybody a little $1,200 and talk about giving them something else, that's going to make the black people and Hispanic people vote for him. No, you're gonna have to come up with our 40 acres and a mule, because we're not just going for a little bit of chump change. We gonna need you to do something, or we're gonna need you to do right by our people, because he is not doing right by our people. There's more controversies and there's more hate and everything in this country because of this man being in the office. And that's just my personal opinion. It has nothing to do with IXS Radio. So if you want to sue somebody, you got to sue me, and I ain't got no money.
And right now we're in Finland, Russia. All right, I'm just letting you know.
Okay,
That's where
we are not in the United States
right.
of America.
Finland, Russia.
Thank you.
really very much.
But yeah, with Russia, right?
That's what it is.
But yeah. So so my Latinas, Latinos, and my black people, my American people that believe in American justice, make sure you people get out there and you go vote. Please do not mail in your vote. If you got to stand on a line for 12 hours, your job is going to give you time to go vote. You stand on that line, you register to vote, and you go to the polls and you vote come November. Do not fall for the monkey in the tailpipe.
Have they
Not
been
the banana,
texting
the
you?
whole monkey. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, they've been texting me and
How you
sending me
got my
messages.
number? Yeah.
Hello.
I'm like, we should go together the way you keep texting me.
Yeah.
Texting you
Yeah.
all of these candidates, making
Yeah.
sure you can mail in your vote.
Yeah.
I'm not mailing in anything. I'm gonna go to
Yeah.
And there was another thing that I heard. I don't know if it's true, so if anybody out there know whether it's true or not, when you go to the polls now, there's just names there. They don't tell you whether they're Democrat, Republican, or others.
Oh.
Are you
So
serious?
yeah,
So
I
you
got
gotta
that.
do your research.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm glad
So
you said that,
because
didn't know.
from my understanding, they just have people's names there. So you go vote for. You can't like say, for instance, the whole line is Democrats, and you want to vote for all the Democrats.
Yeah,
Nah, it's
can't
not
do
like
that
that.
anymore.
Nah, that's it. They changed that.
Yeah.
So that
Oh,
so
they
people gonna be
slick.
making mistakes.
Yeah. If you don't
Yeah.
know what you're doing,
Pay attention, people.
pay attention. Stay woke. They out to get us. They trying to get us where it hurts. And if we fight this fight together, we all gonna win. We all gonna come up winning.
You know what I never understood about this country is why do you have these things like revolt and all this stuff just so you could set it up so it won't to their benefit? What's the sense of doing it if you always
Might as well
try
just
to
put them
mess
in,
it up?
right?
Yeah, just give it to them and just forget it. Why you always set stuff up? And was it Atlanta or Florida where they always messing up their votes?
Florida.
It's always something. Yeah.
I think that's what the Bushes. The Bushes was down there screwing up a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
and you still are.
Cause wasn't even concede until like what, like 2 days later.
He was not giving up, right? He was like, I won. No, nigga,
was
you
like,
didn't
"Oh."
win.
Bush still there. He had his brother, and his brother was governor there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Down there.
So that's
So, like-
what they was doing. They was stealing votes from people and not counting and stuff like that. Bless you.
And people don't check nothing for Tulsa today, all right? Because he, Mr. Finland's gonna be in Tulsa today
Yeah.
for his rally.
He tried to do that yesterday, but they shut him down. They was like, nah, you're not coming here on Juneteenth.
Right? Oh, happy Juneteenth.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. So I was not surprised, but surprised that they actually is gonna make that a holiday.
Only because of what's going on.
But
We gotta do it next year though.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. I was surprised my job, which is the courts, I was surprised when they told us, you don't have to come to work tomorrow. I was like, stop playing. The courts. But see, they the legal system, they've been bugging out.
Yeah.
With the court officers acting up, with the union, the union rep of the court officers saying, calling the black judges monkeys.
Oh Lord.
I was like, oh, y'all, everything is coming out to the light now.
Yeah, that's just it. I mean, it was always there.
It was.
It's gonna always be there. We just gotta know that we as a people, we have to stick together. We can't like come against each other. And once we do that, then they looking at us like, you know what? This is how they are. This is why we treat them the way they are, because they don't care about each other. We gotta learn how to care about each other. Because if we don't, nobody's gonna care about us.
We have to change the way we think, our mental state, because that's what they're afraid of. They're afraid that once we get together, it's gonna be a problem. And the thing with them is they're afraid of karma. A lot of people, when they do something wrong to you, they're afraid that you're gonna do the same thing to them. And that's what they're afraid of. Oh, if we get power and we unite and we take over, now they won't be slaves.
But then
Now they won't get killed.
you have those people like the clown that lives on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Uh-huh.
You have people like him that don't believe in karma.
No, they don't.
They don't believe, like, he can fall down a flight of stairs and he's gonna think that he fell on that flight of stairs because his foot gave out.
Or
Not because you did something, or you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So there's people that don't believe in karma. They don't believe that things, whatever they do, life is a full circle. It's gonna come back, and they don't believe that it will affect them or their families. It doesn't have to come directly to you. It has to come to your family.
Okay, but that's
So
yeah. A lot of
you
people,
know.
especially people that are sheltered, especially like him. He was very spoiled, and I guess everybody probably took. I guess everybody I don't know how his parents treated him. They must have always made excuses. That's what the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Made excuses for his actions. So.
Yeah. So.
Because he been doing bad stuff way before this with women and the housing and all that stuff. Him and his family. So they don't give a damn. Central Park 5, all that. So this go way back. This ain't just
this is
because
not
the president that he started acting
No,
like this. He
no,
been
no,
like
no.
this.
He's been like that forever.
See, America fell asleep after we was in love. We was in this whole marriage with Obama. We thought the next person could be would have been Hillary, but we didn't believe her. We didn't trust her. We didn't trust Trump, and we didn't trust Hillary. So we didn't vote. A lot of people didn't turn out to vote. That's what people saying now. They don't trust Biden.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going to mess it up. Because still, you know, if you vote, then we're going to get another
Idiot.
But a lot of people saying this, and this could be true. I mean, kind of true. With Trump, you know what you're getting. With Biden, you don't know, because he talks the talk.
But can he walk the walk, right?
But my thing, he been doing some underhanded stuff too.
Yeah, well, you know, they all do. They're politicians. That's what politicians do. They do everything underneath the sun to try to win. But my thing is, do you think that this country can survive another 4 years of Donald Trump, though?
We survived a lot already.
We
survived
Corona.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
Yeah, you're right about that, but
we're in the we're in a depression.
yeah.
We're in a depression.
Cause I'm depressed as hell. I don't even want to go outside. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to, you know. So it's crazy.
He brought back. I'm not gonna say 1865. I'm gonna say he brought back 1864 because we living it again.
Yeah.
I'm like this. They hanging people now.
That right there, because I've seen a lot of people put that up on social media, and the one thing that I seen that people were saying that black people don't hang themselves.
Oh.
If they do, they had a
not
issue.
hanging. Yeah, you know what
Not
I'm saying?
outside either.
No.
They gonna do it inside. They gonna let nobody know they hug.
Exactly. So
Somebody
I don't
in
know
my
what's
family
going
gonna
on.
find me.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah.
That right
and
there.
you know what? It's back to back. Now it ain't like it's a one incident and then it's like, wow, that's unusual. No, it's back to back in different places. Like, well, okay, y'all emailed each other and said we gonna start lynching people. You know what the thing is, and this is my opinion, not IXS Radio. Let's be clear, anybody else, but it's time for us to fight back. Not no, oh well, kumbaya, let's march and all that stuff. Y'all want to lynch us? I bet. That type of room. I'm sorry.
You gotta go to the gun range.
Nikki showing that Gemini.
Yeah, they kill us like we're nothing. But once we start coming back, they gonna get scared.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not with the
violence.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
What the comments looking like?
Right now we just says good morning.
Good morning.
Shorty Love.
Hey,
Shout out
Shorty.
to Shorty Love.
Great interview you had, Shorty.
Yeah.
So I also seen Shanice Wingate. She posted something today about some teacher. She was a preschool teacher or a daycare provider or something like that, and she got off with probation for hanging a little kid
What?
in her basement. Let me see if I can
Wait.
look
This
it
is
up.
Wait.
this is this
Hold
year.
on, yeah. Sharnice put it up on her page.
What show was it?
Let me go find Sharnice's page.
This is,
Skateboard,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yo, what's wrong with these people? You know.
Shout out to my boy Tyrone Green.
Hey, Tyrone.
So it says that daycare provider who hung toddler in her basement sentenced to probation. It's a whole story.
And where this happened at?
Yeah,
This was she had faced 13 years in prison, but she got off on probation. Hold on, let me find out where it was at.
Wow.
Did the child live?
Wow.
I think it was in Illinois.
And she
I
was
think
a teacher?
She was a daycare
Oh,
provider.
daycare. Okay.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah.
This is what we doing now?
Yeah. We can't.
It happened
trust
in
people, man.
Minneapolis, St. Paul.
What's going on in Minneapolis?
Yo, they wild.
Yeah, Shanice had put this up on her page this morning, and I looked on Facebook. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Well, Prince did
She
say
hung
revolution,
him
right?
by the neck with a homemade noose in her basement. This case is about the little boy and who very well could have taken his last breath in that basement.
This is sad.
This is in Illinois.
It's
Illinois
real.
is Minneapolis.
And,
So,
wait, oh my God, this is crazy.
yeah.
And you know what's crazier is that this been happening, but we're seeing it more because of social media and cameras and all of that stuff. But this been happening. Imagine all the other things people have been going through that we haven't seen.
And seeing, and then it's the protests and all that. Then they want to charge.
Mm-hmm.
Like
they
that.
would have if we wasn't protesting or if we didn't see things. They would still be off.
Like if somebody shot somebody right now, you know what I'm saying, they ain't gonna wait to try us or something. You be right in jail.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Waiting for your trial.
I'm like, it's to me, it's just sad.
Mm-hmm.
It's really sad how this country is.
They should have the same punishment as a civilian.
And
if you do the same thing, you should get the same punishment. Not death duty. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, like the cop that didn't he just get fired?
Yeah, for Brianna.
Yeah,
just one.
One cop just got fired. That was it.
After all this
Fired.
time.
Just fired. No.
After they changed the law and all that,
everything.
they still ain't charged.
And so always somebody has to die for something to change.
That
when people been complaining and saying things for years, somebody has to die or get caught or whatever.
But this still constantly happens right after the next one. That's the sad thing. You know?
Still put their knee on people.
Because I saw that.
He wasn't the last one, and there was some before him that they would put their knee on and kill that was coming out. So it's like, it's just his was filmed.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. And then what killed me is the cops who resigned because they mad that they can't choke anymore. So you was cool choking people.
Yeah, that was their way of killing people.
Yeah.
Because if to outright pull out a gun and this person is not a threat to shoot them, now you did wrong. Mm-hmm. But if somebody is going back and forth with you and you tired of hearing him talk, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
You gonna grab his neck and try to choke him out.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the way it is.
But the Leonard thing, right? It took him 41 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He had a conversation.
A good conversation too. That was a crazy thing.
Good conversation. You let him park his car.
Mm-hmm.
You let him park his car. By right, if you should have just let him just sit there, because when you didn't let him move his car, knowing he was drunk, might be intoxicated, you still messed up that case because you trusted him to move to the side.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep. Not only that, but the guy said that he can leave his car there and he can walk. He said his sister lives right down the street. He was gonna walk to his sister's house.
Mm-hmm. And the cop, that's where it went left. The cop was like, "Why would you want to do that?" But why would he? Don't you think that's the safest thing for him to do? If you feel like he's gonna come back, somebody wrote it in the comments. If you felt like he was gonna walk home and then when you left, he'd come back and try to drive, tow his car, put what you call it?
A boot on it.
Boot on it or something.
Or you could take the key to the station. If you want to get your keys, come back to the station.
Yeah,
when you sober up. Yep. Yeah. But now there's
was like, he didn't even say anything like, you have the right to remain. So he just said, yeah, y'all, I think you need to go. And just grabbed him. So, of course, he's drunk and whatever. So his first reaction was like, what the hell? Both sides. I see where, okay, he shouldn't have ran, all that stuff. I get it. But for him to die because of that,
I didn't understand why he ran.
But my thing is this.
You never know when this is the altercation. You never know, because this seeing what's next, George Floyd dying, you never know what the heck is going on.
Mm-hmm. So
my thing is this. Whatever happened to shoot to hurt. What is this shoot to kill thing? That's what's crazy.
I don't understand.
Because
no. There's no such thing as shoot to hurt. Okay, they're trained to shoot center mass. Okay, that's the training for all law enforcement.
Well, they need to change that.
Center mass means.
So you know what the targets, those shooting targets look like?
Yeah.
Okay, you know how right in the middle there's a circle right in the middle, then there's circles surrounding it, and until it grows around out to the whole entire body. Okay, that when you go to the range and shoot, it lets you know how proficient you are in being able to shoot center mass. So that's how they train you. That's why they have that target designed that way.
Wow.
So, but they could have shot. If the man was running, couldn't they have shot him in his leg to stop him from running?
But that's that's out of police protocol. So again, if you're shooting, you're trained to shoot center mass. You can't say, oh, I wanted to shoot him in the leg. But even with this whole case, this guy was not a threat.
Yeah, he wasn't.
He was not a threat to nobody. The most damage he could have done is probably ran out in the street and caused a car accident or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But as far as them shooting him because he ran from them, because they tried to arrest him, that's overkill.
Yeah.
3 times though. And
It's
they tried to
overkill.
say, people was like, well, he had the taser, then he turned it and shot the taser. Okay, so he would have got tased. The other cop had a taser.
But that's
Yeah, where was the other cop? Other cop was slow to move. So I don't understand this whole situation. It's messy, but he did deserve to die. And that's it.
See.
3 shots in the back. And you knew he was intoxicated?
yeah. I mean, to me, and then after the end of what happened, somebody was leaning on him, right? They put their foot on him.
Oh, I don't know.
They were saying somebody put their foot on him. One of the cops.
Probably did.
Or kicked him. Something they did. But to me, once he shot back with the taser, he shouldn't have even reached for shot his gun.
Yeah. Should, because the taser, I don't know.
It was 2 of them. They could have helped him. I don't
Yeah, it
know.
was
I
two,
don't.
yeah,
I don't
it was
understand. It was 2 of them.
Yeah.
You
Y'all
know.
could have de-escalated that situation a lot better than that.
Right. And
Had
you
a
know,
lot of options.
you know what's crazy? That, you know, there's a charge called drunken disorderly, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he was drunk, but he wasn't disorderly.
Yeah,
He was cooperative. He answered all their questions. He told them why he was in the car the way he was, why he pulled over, you know, because he didn't want to hurt nobody. You know, I'm just trying to sleep this thing off so I could go home and continue to have fun with my family. You know, but still they kept pressing him and pressing him and pressing him. And you know, sometimes you feel like, okay, they're pressing me. Why don't I just give them what they're asking for? But once you do that, now you want to place me under arrest?
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know whether he had any priors or whatever, whether he was just afraid at that point. But when he ran, all they had to do is like let him go. Just let him go. He's not doing no harm to nobody. What are you shooting him for? What are you tasing him for? You know? It doesn't make sense, man. These cops are overbearing. They forget their training altogether because, you know, I'm hearing a lot about, defund the police departments or take them, they need to be retrained. But it's not the training because they get all the proper training. They're just not utilizing it. They're not utilizing the training or the wisdom that they have. Police departments are here to protect and serve, not beat up on people. Okay, I don't know where they're getting all this extra from, but you know, it's like one bad apple spoils the whole bunch. So now everybody's looking at law enforcement across the board and saying everybody's bad.
Yeah.
I know a lot of cops. I know a lot of people in law enforcement, and they're good people. You know, and it's those few that's giving everybody else a bad name.
But then I'm seeing that the ones that are good, they punish them. Because there was a black cop that said that he was against something that one of the officers had did. And they treated him bad, gave him a bad, you know, position in the job and all that, and just kept giving him a hard time. And it's like, if you good, they mistreat you. If you bad, you a hero. So it's like, what can you do?
See, they caught up in that brotherhood.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it is. They can't cross the line with their brotherhood. But see, I believe if they properly trained in the hood to learn the day-to-day, to work with us, I mean, to see how we live and being, because back in the days, there used to be days, I mean, cops that you knew they used to do around the hood.
They used to come play basketball.
Like,
yeah, they used to be cool with have ice cream with the kids, play with them, stuff like that. You knew who the cop was.
And he knew your name.
Yeah. And
that
then
wasn't
if
because
they
you
saw
were
you
bad.
do it, when you was a kid, saw you do it wrong, they tell you, chill out, you school them. They don't do that.
That's where the money should go to. Training inside.
Well, anyway, y'all, not to get off the subject, but let me just let the people know that we are now streaming on live TV on Boxcast, on your Roku TV, Apple and Fire TV. You can check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, Alexa, Simple Radio, and TuneIn app. So if you guys don't, I know everybody that got a smartphone or iPhone has all of these apps on their phone. So yeah, exactly. So there's no reason for y'all not to be checking out IXS Radio on a daily basis.
24/7 music all the time. There's shows, everything.
Yeah, that's right. You can check us out. Let's be clear, every Saturday at 11 o'clock. Yeah. And you can check out Love and Lust every other Saturday at 5 o'clock.
With Red Spice and WIZZ.
Yeah. With Red Spice and WIZZ. And you can check out the Big Rich the Ruler Show. You can check out
The Violators. The Great Debate.
Great debate.
Yeah, the Great Debate was on last night, and they had a topic. I'm just gonna touch on the topic that they had, and then we're gonna take a music break, and we're gonna come back with some hot topics.
Woo!
Crazy topics. Some love and lust topics.
Yeah. Get ready.
So they were talking. I listened to them briefly because I was on break, and I heard them. One of the topics were, I think, being a black man in America. So I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say anything about their topic or whatever. However, but I think it's more of being black in America, because how many females did they shoot and kill? You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
Just like the black men, of course, you guys get treated wrong. I'm not gonna say that you don't. But black women get treated bad too. And sometimes we get treated bad from our own people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, being black in America, to me, nowadays, it's like, is either you survive or you die. Mm-hmm. Whatever you believe in, you have to believe in, I always tell everybody, I'm not afraid to say it, although I'm not as I should be, but I come from a very spiritual background, and my family believe in the power of prayer. Mm-hmm. So when you got prayer warriors and they out there praying for you to survive, praying for you to go to work and make it back home safely, then you're good. Yeah. But then you have those people that don't believe, or those people that are out there doing harm and hurting people just because they can, because no one loves them. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So, we all get a bum deal, because we ain't gonna never get our 40 acres in the muse. I don't care how many holidays they make or whatever. But if us as black people or African Americans or whatever you want to call yourself, if we don't start sticking together and showing these people that we can stick together, nobody, not even our own kind, is gonna ever respect us. Because you have some people, we all black, but you have some people like, I'm gonna throw the Jamaicans out there, mm-hmm. All right? They gonna stick together. Mm-hmm. They gonna stick together in their community. Yeah. You have Latino people, who's black, we all black, yeah. But because we are so divided, people think they're not. Mm-hmm. They don't think they're black. You know what I'm saying? Because in my world, it's black and white. Mm-hmm. I was raised black and white. When I was raised in a neighborhood where it was predominantly black people there, but we had our Spanish people or Puerto Ricans or Latino, whatever you want to call them. It was very few of them there, but we was all a unit. We all was together. Mm-hmm. I don't like this stuff now where Puerto Ricans think they're better than black people, or Dominicans are the worst people, or Haitians. We all black.
And we still under the minority.
Exactly. So for us not to be as one, if we can get all the Haitians, all the Jamaicans, all the Latinos, all the African Americans, all the Africans that came from Africa and that's living in America, if we can get all of those people to be on the same page, we can control everything in our cities.
Yeah.
And stop being against each other. We have to stop being against each other, because when we're against each other, like I said, even our own people, if me and Nikki start fighting or whatever, you be like, oh, they fighting? well, I don't need to be around them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we fighting for nothing. Fighting over jealousy. Fighting over something that somebody has. Whatever you have is for you. Whatever you don't have is not for you. So being black in America is if you don't survive or learn how to survive, then you're nobody. Anywhere.
We gotta learn to change our mindset. That's gonna take a lot.
Exactly. And it's, you know,
because we've been conditioned to be this way.
And that's the sad thing about it. Because even if you were a kid growing up, right? And you were taught, or what they say is learned behavior. Once you become an adult, you know right from wrong.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to pick that right from that wrong. Because if you see what's going on the news, and you see what's going on in your neighborhood, because I lived in an all white neighborhood where we had Italians and Yugoslavians and Russians and this one and that one. And it was bad, but it wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I had friends that were like that. So we just got to learn people to stick together. Let me see. Yvonne officer resigned from emergency response team. Yeah, well, that's what they doing. Like, you know what? A lot of them are getting scared now. So because they know that people are tired. And not only they're tired, but they sick and tired of being sick and tired. So now it's like Nikki said, an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, you know, by any means necessary.
The thing is, they know now they can't bully people. They try to make fear. The fear is their way of respect. Like they feel like they're respected because you're fearful of them.
Yeah, nobody's scared
not
anymore.
Scared of you anymore. No. So they think they're not respected anymore. So they don't like that. And they don't know how to deal with that, so they leave it. You know what? Leave. Because that means you one of them. You one of those bad cops that wanted to come in here and bully people.
Yeah.
But you know what I noticed? It's like with this, everything ever since George Floyd died, we got a lot of stuff from companies stepping up, saying they're gonna hire more minorities. And my whole thing is, y'all supposed to did this years ago.
That's why I don't want nothing.
Yeah.
I don't
now
want
you
nothing.
want to change Aunt your mama's name and
Uncle
Ben's. What
Mrs.
they do?
Buttersworth.
Yeah. You knew they were slaves.
Right there.
You knew they were slaves years ago when you put their face on the.
Y'all taking my uncle and my aunt.
They trying to give Miss what's her name?
Oh, Candace Owens.
No.
Make her Aunt Candace. Yes.
And then they had what's her name? Aunt your mama with a perm. And all
yeah.
I was like, come on now, let's
leave it alone. Yeah, y'all going too far.
We can curse on this, right?
Yeah, this is Let's Be Clear.
Candace Owens is going piece of shit.
Yeah, she is.
List.
Yeah, so she.
I'm like, she did a GoFundMe for the cop, right?
Yeah, Thomasina. She's a Aunt Thomasina, like an Uncle Tom.
Yeah,
Aunt Thomasina. You know, because I don't know.
Yeah,
like somebody
there's a lot of them out there that want attention.
Yeah, she get paid to be that way. So you know what? Hey,
you know, when you can sell out for $1,
hey,
then you know what I'm saying. You're a piece of shit.
It must be some good money.
I'm like, why? I'm like,
you can't give me enough money to sell out my people. I know now. Not all my people are right. Some of them are wrong, but you're not gonna give me to go like WIZZ went and robbed the bank. He ain't give me no money, but I'm gonna tell the cops where WIZZ at. That's my people. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Oh, thank you, Lady. I'm saying I'm about to hit this bank up with my mask.
Give me some of the
But you know what? That's the funny thing, because when I go to the bank now, I have my mask. I feel like I'm robbing it, or check out the place like yo.
But you taking out your own money though.
But yeah, so that's what we have to look at. You know, everybody's dropping the balls too late.
Yeah, it's too late.
You know, even at Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Come on, it's y'all way late.
Juneteenth started 65. Y'all knew about this since then, you know.
And now they wanna,
45 more years, that'd be 200 years.
Next they gonna make Malcolm X a holiday.
So anyway, let's do this music break, and then we're gonna come back with some really steamy hot topics. Well, they're not gonna be too steamy. They're gonna be they're gonna be all right though. But we're gonna do it anyway.
Be steamy, WIZZ. All right.
Let's
go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have someone very special here this evening who's going to perform for us. Yeah, Jamie Foxx. I got money, you got plenty to show, and that's funny, cause I've seen him before. You wanna hold my hand, you wanna hold my dough. You got love for sale, I don't need it, 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 I don't need it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it feels good.
how I feel and what's on my mind. It's you that I wanna be in my life, and if it's possible, you will be my wife. I'll lead you in the right direction, of course. Never play you out, so there's no loss. I'll be your love daddy, just wait and see that me and you, we were meant to be. I love you, for you. I do for you, for you. I love you, for you. I wanna treat you like a queen, cook and clean. Get your bubble bath ready so I can rub you with Noxine. And watch how gentle I'll be when I rub your back. And after that, there's dinner and cognac. A little romance for the quiet storm, and a lot of loving for the whole night long. I'm gonna caress your body and give you a kiss, and rub you down where you've been missed. Nibble on your navel and kiss your thigh. Play with your hair, cause I'm on a love high. Well, I don't know, it's the way that I am. Introduce me to your mother and I'll say hello, ma'am. Well, I don't know, it's the way I was brought up. Respect my female and never get caught up in another affair. And I believe the same, and if you're trying to be slick, then the doors will open.
DJ K Nikki.
When you love someone, it's natural, not demanding. And that's one thing I'm proud to say I found in you. I'm so glad we reached an understanding. Now I know my heart is safe with you. Ooh. So now my love to you
Girl, it's our chemistry, like icing on a cake. I hope you stay so we can do our thing after the party. You ain't gotta stop, baby, do your thing. Don't stop, the music drops. Rock with me, and on top we can take it.
Okay, so now we're back. We hope you guys enjoy. I see a lot of people want to check in that enjoyed the music segment. Thank you guys for checking in.
Thank you.
Now we come to the fun part of the show.
Woo-hoo!
Yes.
This is the time that you put your little kitties to bed or go send them to the store. It's 12 o'clock. Send them to the store. Let them go to the park, but let them be safe. Put a mask on them.
Let them play the Switch or PlayStation.
Yes, because we getting ready to do grown-up talk. So this is for the grown-ups only.
Yes. So
yeah, Wiz. Because I've been, like I said, I've been watching your show. So you be having like the crazy topics, and one of the topics I did steal from you was, people. I be stealing. I'm not afraid to say so. When I like something, I'll use it. Let me say I don't steal because stealing is bad.
I can't take Red Spice be bringing it though.
Yeah, she be bringing it. She be on point too. One thing that you guys were talking about, and I think we mentioned it on our show about how people doing during quarantine, and we were talking a few minutes ago, and you were saying like, for single people, if you're single and you're still under quarantine and you meet somebody out in the street and they got a mask on,
You gotta ask for ID.
You gotta ask for ID?
Yeah. Or you check their like I said in my post, you check their foreheads and their feet, stuff like that.
But what is the feet gonna do?
How they gonna show the feet?
It's hot summertime. Some girls wearing sandals.
For the
I thought
you talking about the dudes?
I'm like, wait, hold on.
You just hope he wear gray pants or something like that.
Oh
you said gray pants?
Yeah, you check the eyes. Hey, you know what it got to do with it. And you got to check the eyes and the forehead. And if the forehead is cute, the whole face might be cute. And then you ask for ID 6 feet away. Tell them to, throw it, kick it over. And hope.
But my thing is it safe?
No.
Is it like?
Wait. Hold on, I just gotta demonstrate. I'm like, wait, hold on.
Wait. You gotta.
I thought she was walking out.
Hold on. Y'all leave my mask.
He jumped up. I'm like, wait a minute. What are you trying to demonstrate here?
The mask thing. You look like the forehead. I'm like, wait, hold on.
You gotta look at if they got nice eyebrows.
No, she thinks that people with big with a certain size forehead, they crazy.
Yeah. You gotta look at see. Got a nice forehead and eyebrows. It's trimmed. Look like. There's a possibility that the rest of it may be cute. You have to go. This is the new normal. Foreheads and eyes and eyebrows.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And the booty. For men, you gotta look at the booty. And for us, we gotta hope they wearing sweatpants or sweat shorts. Gray shorts.
Sweat shorts? What is that? No, sweat shorts.
So let me ask you this. Do y'all put your lip gloss on still with the mask?
Hello.
It depends.
I had a mask on. I still have my lipstick on.
I'm saying that's what I'm just saying.
You don't know what might happen, son. In an emergency, you don't know what might happen.
I mean, I don't suggest people.
Fall off or something.
I don't suggest because there are some women that have to wear a lot of makeup.
Yeah.
And they, I've seen some masks with makeup from look like if you
took it off,
ring it off. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but you could still put on a little eyeshadow, a little eyeliner, put your lipstick on.
Just do from here up makeup. From here on up makeup. That's it.
But the lipstick that I wear really doesn't come off until I take it off.
But some people
it don't smell on the mask?
If you wear those gloves,
I mean very little because it's not a lipstick.
It's a mask. I got the cheap one that if I had lipstick or if I kissed them.
Oh no, we have those too. We have all kinds of masks because at work we have to
be on the mask.
Yeah.
If you wear certain makeup, the foundation it'll be on the mask.
No, I've seen people's face in masks when they take it off because they have so much foundation on their faces. If you have to wear it, I mean, Get you a lightweight. You ain't got to put
Yeah.
all of that makeup on. Where you going with a mask on?
And then you sweating in the mask.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too
And then
much.
you breathing in all of that
all
stuff.
all that makeup.
Go ahead, chime in.
ingredients.
You said
No, cause I also want to get with Nikki on the mask thing. But what if the brother didn't have a? Because we going through a pandemic. I'm saying I gotta come to the Bronx to get a haircut.
Yeah. Okay,
So what if some people who can't get no haircuts, or she
I
can't
didn't
get her
say
hair
his
done,
hair.
or her eyelashes?
I didn't say
So-
hair. I said his forehead, his eyes, and his eyelash. Y'all have some pretty eyes. Men have pretty eyes. And the eyelashes. I'm sorry. I don't know.
yeah,
what
some
it
of
is.
them.
Yeah, they have some like.
Some of
but
them
if
don't
you
have
got
it.
a nice skin tone on your forehead, and your eyes is kind of alluring.
What if he got a rocket head?
Then you don't go. If you don't like rocket
head
heads,
like
you don't
this.
go with them. If they got alien heads and you ain't into alien heads, then you don't go for that. But some women like to rock with alien heads, and it might turn them on with the mask on.
Yeah,
but-
well.
So dudes, so you just basically selling single dudes, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of time, because you know you gotta wait for phase 2. That's when the nail salon and everything's open.
They're
So what they going through?
No, I suggest you go out there now, phase 1, so you can find a real woman, who she really is from the gate, without the weave. Cause she gonna come out there. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I would go to the store without my wig on, cause I got on a mask, and ain't nobody gonna know who I am. But if their mask fall off, I'm gonna feel embarrassed like crazy.
They're like, oh, you had long hair yesterday. Look at you now.
You ain't got no hair. See, hey.
But my thing is this, like, I think personally, I think that it's, to me, if everything is in the eyes, you know, because you know a lot of people might say I have nice eyes or whatever, and my eyes tell the story. My eyes will tell you whether I'm happy, sad, I'm mad, or I want to kill somebody or whatever. It will tell you that. However, you can't read everybody's eyes.
You can't read everybody, period.
Yeah, well,
Even
would
if
you,
they didn't have a
exactly.
mask on, they was
Even if we didn't have a
beautiful, handsome.
pandemic, right?
Yeah, they were beautiful, handsome. You don't know what the hell's wrong with them.
Yeah, so
But-
sometimes.
Yeah, right now, all the holla holla dudes, y'all gonna have to look at foreheads and eyes, eye sockets.
Or do the Ray Charles?
There you go, the wrists. Yeah.
The wrist.
But that would mean absolutely nothing to some people. Look how small my
Help
wrist
Ray
is.
Charles.
But I'm
My
just
wrists
saying.
don't even fit my whole entire body.
But I'm just saying.
Look, I look like a skeleton.
Because a lot of guys, I mean, a lot of females, your females gonna say, oh, nah, he just trying to hide because he think he's on my butt or something. Because how you know him? Because what line could he say?
But how do he know if her butt is real?
Like, yo, son, yo, her mask match
That's
her
what I'm
outfit.
saying. Yeah, she
I like
matching
that.
with her mask.
Don't have your name on it, like,
Yeah. Yo,
Oh, her,
What's
like,
up,
her name
man?
is
It's good.
Chanel. Her name is Chanel.
I ain't gonna lie. I was going down the street with the mask on, and dude was like, "Hey, beautiful." At first, I was like, you know damn well I ain't beautiful because you ain't even know what I look like. But then in the back of my mind, I was like, "Oh, snap, he gonna be beautiful with the mask on," because he saw the alluring forehead and eyes. He knew.
Oh
He knew.
Lord, Nikki with this forehead.
He knew.
She been talking about the forehead forever.
Hey,
I'm like, oh, it's like, so how do you measure the forehead then? You like, what do you determine? Like, what if he has lines on his forehead? Because
if
you know
you
what?
like lines, then you go for the line foreheads.
What about
depends on what you
what about
like.
his eyebrows on fleek?
If his eyebrows on fleek, then you gotta figure
might
out
be
if
the-
he, you know.
I don't know. It can't be too
yeah.
fleeky.
Yeah, if it's
I
better
mean,
than
no,
my
but,
eyebrows.
like bushy, like
Oh, it's bushy? It depends. If he got a unicorn,
A unibrow.
but unibrow,
unibrow.
then I don't know. But then again, like you said, things are hard in the boulevard right now. You can't trim your unibrow. So if the unibrow looks sexy, maybe.
No, it can't be too. It can't be too trimmed. Like, you know, because I know some guys that fix
Get it
it.
done.
Yeah, but I mean, when you got the whole arch thing going on, then we got a problem.
If you got the McDonald eyebrows, then I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't see a single dude like yo.
Imagine
Forehead,
if
the forehead,
the clubs open that
her
up.
eyes. Oh yeah.
Well, the clubs
We
are
all
not.
gonna have
We
masks on.
know that the clubs are not gonna open up no more, no
Never.
time soon.
I don't
Now
think
I'm not gonna
they
say
will.
no more, but
Gyms,
no time soon.
a lot of places in the gyms, in churches.
Yeah, but they limited at people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you walking around like this
And then your sweat is on the
No, you
on
have
the
to clean
seat,
it.
and some
They
people don't
making you
their
clean it.
stuff.
No,
Oh,
but
okay.
If you're not cleaning it, then they're
They'll clean it?
responsible
Yeah.
for cleaning it.
But
All right.
Connecticut, their gyms is open. Their gyms is open.
Well, I think we go into. We are already in phase 2. I think we go into phase 3.
I thought it was phase 2 on Monday.
Your son.
I know some of the well, my bad. Where I live at, we're in phase 3.
Oh.
So
Hey.
most of the nail salons and stuff like that are opening up this week.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know what phase I'm on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
I just know we could go
my
outside.
barber shop looked like it was open, but it's dark. It's
So let me
got
tell you.
tents.
Let me tell you about this barbershop I seen yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Outside on the curb, barber's chair, people outside getting haircuts, getting lineups,
That's what's up.
That's what you're
Say.
supposed to do.
Music.
Go outside.
music blasting,
6 feet apart.
red cups. No.
Oh.
No social
mask?
distancing, no mask,
Oh,
no
they about to be shut
nothing.
down.
Oh, it's crazy.
Nothing.
They gonna put us inside again. We gonna have curfew again.
They need to put them inside. And between that and the fireworks, I don't know what's going on in America.
Fireworks scares me. I have anxiety.
It sounds like
I
they
don't know
blowing
if
off
it's-
cannons.
Yeah, and I don't know the difference.
Where did
between
they get this stuff from?
firecrackers And fire and
It came with the
shots.
stimulus package.
They bought it with it.
They bought it with the stimulus package because
came
like we
with
were
the
saying at work, like on every block where I work at, they're shooting off fireworks, and they sound like straight cannons. So we was like, yo, that $1,200. People went to Maryland, wherever they went to, and they bought fireworks because there's no way in hell there's that many
I
fireworks.
just saw a drop
on
off
every block.
yesterday.
You saw
Got a drop off
Wow.
yesterday. Guy had. I'm like, oh my god, my block is gonna be turned up.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Crazy
It's not. It's
July
2 weeks
4th.
from the 4th of July.
Yeah, you
2
know
weeks
it
to the
start
day.
like 2 months before
Anyway,
But you know what? I heard it was conspiracy for the cops.
to shoot people.
No, to make noise for the cops so the cops can come out. That was one of the
so they
conspiracy.
can shoot the cops.
No, to make the cops come out so they can just blame
Arrest
stuff.
people.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
start their mess.
I believe it.
Yeah, that could
Because
be
you
true.
know that's what's gonna happen. Everybody's gonna have their firecrackers, and you can't tell the difference between that. I can't and gunshots.
Yeah.
So, you don't know.
No. Not what I've been hearing. I don't know the difference because every time I hear one, I want to run, duck, and hide.
Too. Yeah, I want to roll. Yeah.
Look,
take a roll.
Yeah.
I want to see people come out of this with a good 401k because a good stack of money in the bank because your unemployment's giving you an extra 600, and I think they talking about extending it a little longer. So y'all get that extra eat, but eat well and make sure you put stuff to side. Don't be buying
These
firecrackers.
people buying fireworks like,
And,
Can't
like.
eat firecrackers.
You know, I'm like, yo.
But my thing is this, like, cause I seen somebody on the, I don't know if they were on the roof or on a fire escape, but those sparkles
Yeah.
that hit people's, that's how fires start.
Yeah, you got
so
what?
before
That's how
you
people
know it,
get burned.
somebody's gonna be burnt out of their house.
It's like everywhere. Somebody, like, I'll be seeing it, everybody on Facebook, and I'm like, damn. That's why I said, where are they getting this from?
You must have had it from last year.
I'm
Nah,
like, yo, was it
that's
free?
that's some new stuff going on.
I'm like, yo, this is the fire person selling, the person that's selling the fireworks is an essential worker or something?
Yeah, it must be.
Essential store what?
It's the
Nah.
ice cream man. He's selling
like,
ice cream.
You listen,
Yo, let's be real. Like,
it can
when,
happen.
As soon as it hit warm, you saw the ice cream man out there.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, hold on. How is he essential? I'm
Yeah.
like, wait, hold on.
No,
And
that
then he
they
touching
never
ice
go
cream and
anywhere.
stuff. Yeah.
They been out. They still was out.
Mine's is ghetto. It could be a little snow outside if it's like
still
50
coming.
If it-
degrees.
He
you hear
coming
that
out.
music.
That's
the kids
exactly.
still on the line. Like,
Come on over, you stupid kids, and spend
like,
up all
yo.
your money. Right? Just like that.
Yeah.
But anywho, on to the next one.
so you want to make that announcement again? Tell them where we gonna be at.
Yeah.
Where we at? Now?
Oh, well, we are live right now on Facebook Live, the IXS Radio page. You can also check us out on all streaming devices, on Boxcast, on your Roku TV, your Apple TV, or your Fire Stick, or your Fire TV, or if you got the bootleg Fire Stick, you can download that too.
Hey.
Check us out right now. We on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Periscope. You can even say, Alexa, please find IXS Radio. And she will do that. And Simple Radio, and also TuneIn Radio. Make sure you download those apps so you can check out IXS Radio on a daily basis.
That's right. Let's be clear now.
And the number to call in if you want to get in on any topic or if you got anything to say, the number to call in is 347-708-0216.
But yeah, what is phase 2? I want to know what's phase 2.
What do you mean?
As far with us.
I think the barbershops and stuff are going to open.
Yeah, I think
barbershops and no, I didn't hear nail salons. But you have some hair salons that have nail salons attached to it, so probably. But I know the barbershops, the barbershops, the beauty shops, and outdoor restaurants. Like you can go and sit outside. I heard they're gonna be closing down a lot of the streets in Manhattan from Thursday to Sunday, so that they can extend the chairs and stuff out to the street area, so you can sit outside and eat.
Is parking suspended again?
I didn't hear that.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna do this. They need to suspend parking because I saw a lot. No, I saw a lot of.
Did they change that already?
No, I didn't see nothing. I was been checking. I got checked probably tomorrow. But what I noticed, I saw a lot of outside eatery already. The people have been putting their chairs out and they've been.
They
on
can
the
put them
side.
outside on the curb, but they can't put it in the street. Not yet. I think when phase 2 opens up, they're going to extend that. That's when they're going to shut down the street.
Well, they had me walking out on the street yesterday.
Oh, sorry.
They was out there, they eating, chilling like this, lounging, and now they were spread out though. They were spread out.
Oh yeah,
2 seats. You know what I'm saying? But see, that's the next thing.
You know what? Shout out to the people that actually they follow the rules and the regulations.
Yeah.
You know, because I ride the subway to work, and I see the majority of the people have their masks on. You know, but then you have that 1 or 2 people that don't have their mask on. Mm-hmm. So, you know, those are the knuckleheads that get thrown on the jackass wall. That's the jackass wall right there. So,
yeah,
you know, you got to put them up there.
I was on the train.
A lot of people.
I was on the train on Monday, and what I noticed, people was moving. Once a person gets by the rail, they move to the side. I'm like, what the heck is going on? They don't be playing that. It shows the lady was kept on moving her daughter. Like, look, I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm like, cause I gave up my seat to the other lady, and I was standing up, and then I was noticing this lady kept on moving every time somebody gets on the train. I'm like, what the heck?
I have anxiety going on the train. I don't know how I'm gonna get over it.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
Dealing with the pandemic, the anxiety is all right. That's what I'm saying. How could you meet somebody with this anxiety?
Yeah. I don't know, because
we gonna be having Zoom dates for the rest of the year.
My thing is, what I do is I go to work and I go home. Mm-hmm. If I'm not at work or if I'm not at home, I'm here at the radio station, which is every Saturday. Or I might go to a friend's house or whatever, but I stay in the house. Like, I get a kick out of staying in the house. I get a little salty sometimes because I want to go somewhere, mm-hmm. but if I had somewhere to go, I still would stay in the house because I don't go anywhere.
Cause I'm like, I don't even know how 42nd Street look now.
Me neither. I haven't been down there in years. Yeah. You know what? I think we should go down there tomorrow. Why not?
If we walk, we could.
No, we could take the express bus.
Okay, we take the bus.
This girl is scared to go outside.
I'm scared of the train.
They clean the trains. All the crazy people no, they're not on the train anymore.
I'm not talking about crazy people. I'm scared of the crowd. I don't like crowds. For me to be a DJ, I don't like crowds. But when I go to work normally, before all this happened, I would always take the 3 train. I have an option, the 2 or the 3 train. I don't take the 2 train because it's too crowded.
Okay.
3 train, if it's crowded, I'll wait for the next one. I'll get on.
So you take longer time to get to work.
Yes, I do.
Because
I'll
you don't want to
get there when I get there.
She like that. But you know what, Cuomo, Bellagio? Hi, my girl right here. She'll run the train station for you. So she'll be in one car, but you gotta give her a car by herself.
Yeah, that's
DJ K Nick. DJ K Nikki on the 1 and 2s, right? I'm saying let her.
Could you imagine on the subway?
What?
DJ K Nikki in the
the
conductor's booth.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ K Nick in the building. The next stop is 125 Street. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
She don't like the crowds, but she gonna be moving them.
Yeah, I'm moving the crowd. I like that.
So that's what I'm saying. So yeah, that's That's something. But let me ask y'all a question.
Sure. Let's
What's
go.
your
Get into it. Let's get
What's your Zoom date?
Would I
would it be?
Zoom date?
Yeah, if it
Yeah,
was
I
like
would.
this.
I would. I'm
Um,
bored. I would.
she said she's bored. Probably.
But who pays?
She's so silly. It's a downloaded app. What are you talking about?
No, who pays for the Zoom?
Because you know Netflix and all that, they started that Zoom thing that you can watch shows together.
Oh, that's nice. So we could go on
Okay, so
movie date on Zoom.
so it's just a date of
Yeah.
virtual date.
A
with
virtual
the-
date.
Virtual date.
Where he,
So what about
where he or
the-
she could take their mask off?
What
and
about
like,
the
yo, what up?
food and the
You
drinks?
make your own
and-
food.
Okay, so everybody's making their own food.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah,
we're gonna
gotta
sit
make your
there
own
and
You
eat.
have your little drink or whatever. You talking, get to know each other, whatever. Make sure you got your wig and your weave on, and then you know.
And you know, like
Yeah, I probably
Yeah, I would
would.
do it.
I would probably try it once just to see how it is. But
It's like FaceTime with somebody.
I'm a hands-on person. We don't know how long we're gonna be in this quarantine. I need to go out. I need to see if that's what's really going on.
Oh,
you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, I need to.
you don't want to get catfish.
Yeah.
Nah, 'cause
Like-
sometimes you can get catfish.
On Zoom.
Yeah, because
It-
The person
yeah,
that you
exactly. It can be
So they got
anybody.
somebody else to
They
do
got
all the
somebody
show.
else to catfish you.
That's a
until
lot
you
of
go
work.
out on a date.
Yeah.
And when you go out on a date, a whole
Be a
new
whole-
person
yeah.
comes.
Now if he
If they do all of that.
and now if the Zoom come on, and he still got his mask.
Yeah, it's
Hang
over.
up.
Yeah, the date.
Hang
is
up. Hang up.
Yeah.
Over. Like, why you got your mask on, bro?
Like, that's what I just want to know, because there's so much things they talking about, and think about it. When you go to the movies now, it's gonna be you're gonna have to get there first. So if he's one of those brothers or she is a sister that takes a long time to be late, you're gonna make him miss the movie because they only letting certain people in the building.
But can't y'all sit together?
Yeah, they letting two people, a couple. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
So, excuse me. How are you gonna go to the movie? Like, what are you gonna go to the movies to see? And it's like 25 people in the movie theater.
Watch the last track and stuff. I don't know.
No. The name of the movie is Pandemic.
Yeah, pandemic.
That's in the movies. I have that on my Fire Stick. I'm not going to the movies.
Go to a drive-through movie.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, they have
it's
one.
upstate New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're starting to do some.
Yeah. And they talking about it in the Bronx. It's gonna be
But
around Yankee
I
Stadium.
really don't go to the movies because soon as I can be at home and I put a movie on and I have to watch that movie at least 3 days.
Yeah, and it's getting hot, so y'all can
Because
go to the
I will
park.
fall asleep as soon as the movie come on.
Y'all go to the park, six feet
So
away from each other.
so no Netflix movie with you.
Go to
Okay,
the
you gonna
park.
fall asleep.
Netflix. I'm gonna fall asleep. I don't care what
He gonna be thinking
happens.
you knocked the leopard. I'm like, yo.
Nah, man. No, it's not
She's
that.
sleeping on me.
You know, it's because when I start to watch movies, I get in a comfort zone. I don't sleep as it is. I wake up maybe 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm up all day to like maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. If I get 5 hours of sleep a day, I'm doing good. So when I get comfortable and I start in my comfort zone, put a movie on, I'm laying down, my pillow propped up, I'm falling asleep.
So, yeah, cause I be doing that. I be having my eyes closed. Nah, I hear it. I hear it.
Yeah.
I can tell you what he just said. I just heard what he said.
Now, some of the movies that I did, were able to watch, those are the movies that I had to watch 2 times.
Cause y'all be putting me up on some movies when I be listening to you. What's the movie that you're watching this week?
I haven't watched anything.
You ain't watched nothing.
No, I haven't.
Look, I've been binge watching so much. I'm back to watching The Wire.
Wow.
Somebody was telling me they just started watching The Wire. I
For
was
the
like,
first time?
yeah,
Oh, word?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. I mean, I watched it. It's a good show, it was good or whatever.
I was it is. It was. And then I'm about to watch the Oz after that because I'm saying I'm tired of watching everything.
Whatever happened to Prisoner Cell Block H? Remember that? Wasn't that with the women in prison? You ever seen that movie? It was a series that used to come on HBO. That's when you only had HBO and Cinemax for cable channels. That's the only
And you had the. I hope nobody listening. You had the tent outside. Going straight to Empire State Building. It was good when Tyson was on.
Yep.
Everybody gonna like that. Other than that, they like. Homebox. That's when you say the whole title name, Homebox Office.
HBO was the only one out.
Yeah, shout out to HBO.
Yeah.
Now they want to max us out now.
Yeah.
Cable
Yeah,
costs too damn
I
much.
know.
It does.
I pay $227 a month, but I have all of the channels. I have phone and internet, so
Sure.
$227 of my money that I can keep. But anyway,
And I just be trying to get my discount because I'm a city worker, but claim the state.
you're a city worker. claiming
That's what
state.
they told me. I showed my ID, said you state worker. I'm like, okay.
Wait. You get a discount if you a state worker?
Well, Verizon,
Oh snap! I'm going to Verizon then.
they said like this. I'm like, I showed them my ID. I was like, okay.
So I probably need to show them my ID.
Yeah, let me try this out.
So we just here, y'all. We chit chatting. If you guys want to call in, the number to call in is 347-708-0216. That's 347-708-0216.
We talking about cable bill, pandemic. We talking about all that dating with the mask. We all over the place right now. We talking about some good ass stuff.
Y'all ain't got no topics, no, some WIZZ topics. So yeah.
Well, I asked you earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, I asked the question. I said, could you be in a relationship and still feel lonely?
And I said yes.
Why? Because I say, so us men, I'm admit, because sometimes we don't pay attention, we don't listen. It goes through one ear out the other. I'm going to be honest. Like, yeah, and don't be hearing yeah at all, and all that.
So
That's
women
what.
could do that to men.
Yeah. I mean, it's a whole It's the same thing. The same thing with men and women. That's why I've learned over the years to not just categorize one individual, because men are men and women are women, and sometimes men can be worse than women and women can be worse than men. But if you're in a relationship with somebody and you have to feel lonely, then why are you in that relationship?
Yeah. Some people stay because of convenience, because they don't know how to let go, whatever. They've been together for years, whatever. But yeah.
Or they don't want to feel like they fell.
I mean,
yeah, exactly. You try to work it out.
You're not gonna have good days every day, because every day, something different happens. But if you're physically in a relationship, and I don't mean physically by having sex, but physically, mentally, emotionally in a relationship with someone, then you shouldn't feel lonely, because that person should be there. I mean, like I said, we all go through whatever we go through, but to be in a relationship and be lonely, then why? Why even bother?
Well, yeah, but you see, your ladies like to ride along for a while until your emotion dies. That's when you'll check out. See?
That's because we are very emotional creatures.
Like us, and that's when you're really good, because that's when you'll start moving funny. When the emotion level is, you'll start doing different things, or doing your girls' trips. When you're in a
relationship with somebody that you care about, you love, you trust, and you want to be with them, when those signs of, sometimes it's best to communicate with people. Whether you live together or not, that communication door should always be open, because sometimes, like I said, us women are very emotional creatures. We live off emotions. So if we're in a relationship and we've been in this relationship for 6 months to a year and everything is gravy, and then now you stop listening to me, because that's all we want. We just want you to listen. You don't have to, we're not saying, oh, if I tell you to do this, go do this. No, everything that we have to agree to disagree. But when you stop listening to me, and you stop, if I'm saying to you, listen, I want to go out to dinner. Oh, we're going to go later. Later comes, and we still haven't went to dinner. And you told me you was going to take me out to dinner. Now, what happens is, here is 6 months down the line, I'm still waiting for a dinner date. So what I'm going to do, if somebody else asks me out for a dinner date.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I want to go out. I want to enjoy outside too.
But what if you dealing with somebody who doesn't verbally express how they feel, but they let it ride so long?
Some people are like that. They don't know how to express themselves, or they're afraid to express themselves. It's so.
I mean, I've never dealt with anyone that didn't know how to express themselves. So I don't know, how to go about that situation. But what I would say to whoever, the doors are always open for conversation. We can talk about whatever. Yeah. Anything that you would like to, because I would rather be in the know than to be in the not know. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what's going on with you. I want to know that at least we're okay. Even if you're having a bad day and you want to go over there and you want to sit by yourself, or you want to go and you need time, you need space or whatever, I'm going to give you that space. I sometimes you don't have a choice. You have to give them people that space. However, but at least the communication level is so mature that everybody would understand that.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of couples that don't have that, and that a lot of people feel like, if I do say how I feel, like, let's say me and Wiz go together, and now I'm not feeling you like that anymore for some reason. I'm not gonna tell you because maybe I want my cake and eat it too. I still love you, but there's something going on that I'm not feeling you the same way. But I don't want to tell you that because I don't want you to make the decision to leave. A lot of people are selfish like that. They want you.
Yeah.
They like the idea of having you. But and some people like rejection and you leaving and stuff, so they don't tell you. Even when you ask them, something's wrong, they're like, yo, what's going on? Something going on with us, what's going on? Oh, everything good. But your actions is like, well, he don't even call me like he used to anymore. He don't even,
that I got love for you.
Yeah, he don't even
but I'm not in love with you.
Yeah, that type of thing. Like, I'm not even, you don't even say good morning, baby, in the morning like you used to. I had that happen to me. Like, when you've been with somebody for a long time and you're close, there's a difference. And it's not no female intuition on it. Men feel it too. You feel a difference. Like, yo, they don't do this thing. We don't even be on the phone like we used to anymore. We don't, he don't even call and check on me like he used to. Like, he used to call me during lunch. He don't even do that. Like, and then you start asking, everything okay? Is it somebody else? Like, nah, we good. And you don't love me anymore? Like, come to find out this shit true. It's like
I was conversating with two of the young guys that that work at my job, right? And we was just sitting on the benches talking, and this happened to be a conversation that we was talking about. And one of the guys was telling me, that he was in a relationship with this one young lady. She, she was doing everything, everything for him that a woman was supposed to do, but he wasn't feeling her. He wasn't feeling her like that. He said, yes, he did stay, but he stayed for the wrong reasons. He said when he realized that he was staying for the wrong reasons, he had to let her know, listen, I can't do this anymore because we don't want the same things. I'm not feeling this. He was honest enough to let her know that I'm not going to keep you holding on a string while I'm out here. This is not working. So let me just go ahead about my business and you go ahead and that's it. And I told him, I said, I have mad respect for you because at least you told her. You know what I'm saying? He said he could have been, at first he was, because he didn't want to stay because she was something to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he said it had started becoming, like she was just something to do.
Let's applaud that man.
Yeah.
Big out. Can I get the applause, please? Let's applaud that man.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he was honest with her.
Because I'm gonna have my feelings. I'm gonna feel a way regardless of what you say.
Exactly.
So you can't stop me from feeling the way I feel. Let me have my feelings. If I'm gonna get mad, I'm gonna get mad. But your honesty is gonna make me respect you more. You know what I mean? Who knows? Who knows what my decision might be? It might surprise you, and then it might not. You know what I mean? But give me that option to make that decision on my own. And
Just don't drink nothing after.
Don't eat nothing.
Eat
Don't
nothing,
turn your
like,
back.
Back and all that. Don't
And then another thing
don't
is,
throw the pillows off the bed.
right? Another thing is when you do be honest, some people don't want to let go. Yeah, I heard some people like they tell you, yo, I don't want to be in this anymore. You know, like, I think I like somebody. They be like, all right, cool. We ain't going nowhere.
But when we say stuff like that, it can be vice versa. Y'all be like, but how long was this? And who? I noticed because once that chick was looking at you at such and such at your job when I came and picked you up, you know.
You want more information.
Places like this.
Like to confirm it. Like
You
I
ain't
just said, I don't want to be here no more. What else you want?
You don't even wear my cologne I get you no more.
You know? You
Yeah.
was wearing that cologne I bought you.
You don't even
with that girl.
Now let's not get it twisted, because women do the same thing. Women are, you know.
I learned that from Tyler
That's
Perry. From why did I get married? When he was observing his wife, and he was telling the days. I mean, he smelled the different what she had on, and like what he could smell the smell of another dude. That's because he was physically connected to her, not sexually, but physically.
Yes.
Emotionally and all that, spiritually, he was connected.
That's
so
a deep
knew
connection.
his wife.
Because you know, you can tell when
something's wrong.
Yeah.
Something's acting. Even with, let's forget about man and women, female. Relationships, friends. You've been friends forever, and something's wrong. You sense it because you know them and how they move and how
it's
they
that
act.
connection
Yes,
that you
that
have
connection
with
you
somebody. Those connections are kind of deep because
It is.
you can be going through a shitty day and you can call your friend on the phone and she's like, "What's the matter?"
Yeah, she can tell by your
instantly.
tone. Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
her friend would be like, "What did he do?"
Yeah,
Because-
what happened?
or what did she do?
Yeah.
I'm
So,
gonna play
'cause-
devil advocate. I'm just like, so fellas, she went in, she wore some boy shorts to go to work and come home. And when she goes to bed with you, she wearing granny panties.
Oh no.
There's something going on.
Yeah, something wrong.
That's
Is
something
it?
wrong.
Yeah,
That's-
it is.
I'm like, yo.
It is. Because if I know you come to bed a certain way, unless it's a certain lady.
Yeah, the time to
Yeah.
We understand the time
Yeah,
to
that.
mark.
But
Know what I'm
even
saying?
still, I try to look a little
Like
bit.
that.
Yeah. Then
I'm
wear
like-
some nice little shorts and stuff. But yeah, it's a thing because I know I do that to be petty. Like
That's petty. See, that's petty. That's
That's
when you
Petty
like,
Betty over there.
That's when you going like I'm going to watch TV or I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, so I don't know.
So that that's the way it is. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta peep that.
Do you think that if when people hold secrets from you or don't tell you how they feel or if they with somebody else whatever, that is to protect you or protect them?
Most likely, it depends on what they're holding. It's to protect the person they love.
Okay, their feelings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just don't want to create a war.
So is that for your safety?
Yeah.
So then it sounds like you're trying to protect yourself then.
But no,
It sounds
I'm
like
just
it's
saying,
a little
her
selfish
feelings
thing.
because you gotta understand, it's both. Because if you tell somebody and you hurt them, and you don't want that acrimony joint, you know,
You don't want the backlash.
you don't want the backlash. He gave her everything, and plus more, and bought the house back.
And then if
And
you
it
love
still didn't.
somebody, you seriously don't want to be the one to hurt their feelings, even though you have to. You know what I mean? You don't. Didn't you just have a song like that? Like, I don't want to break your heart.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but if you look at acrimony, that's what he did. He didn't tell her when he paid her, gave her the money, the check, and all that. That I'm seeing the girl, I'm seeing somebody else. He didn't tell her that.
But see, on the flip side to that, because I was actually fell asleep watching that movie last night. Well, I took a nap watching that movie last night, and I'm okay with all of that except for that she was the one who divorced him. She divorced him. He before he signed those papers, he told her, "I love you. I don't want to do this." So he bought her mother's house back, gave her $10 million, and all of that, but she wasn't satisfied with that because she wanted him after she threw him away.
But if he would have told her then and there, it wouldn't have been that repercussion because she already knew.
But she divorced him.
So he doesn't.
So why do he have to tell her anything?
Yeah, that I've been with.
But how she was acting like this?
She was crazy.
Did you watch the movie?
Yes, I watched it.
So you know the lady was crazy.
She was crazy.
35.
She said she's the devil. She said she was the devil. So
right.
when a woman tell you she's the devil,
You better believe
you better,
it.
Dude, you better just chill.
I don't care how good the cootie cat is.
I'm saying you better go in front of the front of the church like Donald Trump and hold that Bible.
And you're gonna get electrocuted like he did.
She showed you the type of crazy.
No, she was.
But he was supposed to tell her like, look, this is money. Thank you. I moved on.
Yeah.
Right then and there.
Yeah,
Tell her that?
No,
she popped up with lingerie. She was ready to get it popping.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh yeah. You didn't see the movie?
She didn't watch all of it.
Oh.
Yeah,
What the heck y'all was watching?
She don't.
Cause it was getting me mad and I didn't.
She was mad. She was mad at the dude. She was mad at old boy because she didn't watch the whole movie. But you couldn't be mad at him really. I mean, you right because he didn't tell her when he gave when.
Because he didn't want to wake the devil up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was scared.
So he didn't tell her.
But
he should have done that. But I don't think that he was wrong though.
He should have told her everything.
He should have told her,
She found out everything.
But
that's the worst thing you
He gave her
could do.
everything he promised her except for that house and that yacht.
Yeah.
He promised her he was going to get, and he didn't change the name of the yacht neither, did he not? It was called Mrs. Gale, right? There you go. He ain't do nothing. He
could have bought her yacht though.
He gave her $10 million.
He could have gave her a yacht.
She could have bought her own yacht.
I'm just saying, because she probably would have got more like than a divorce being that she did lose the house after investing.
But he bought the house back.
Couldn't have a child because she
was crazy.
That was on her, but still he brung that. So plus he had her sisters in her ear.
Yeah. They was definitely.
But to me, he should have supposed to tell her everything.
No, well, I agree that he should have told her.
At least he owed her that so she wouldn't walk in like that.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Because she still thought it like, okay.
That was her
maybe
husband.
I can forgive
She
him.
was going to get him back, and that was that. And it was somebody else there. And it happened to be the same girl that he cheated on her with.
Yeah. So that's even worse.
Yeah.
So could you push somebody back to somebody else? Because that's what it seemed like he did. Because he wasn't trying to cheat with her. He was trying to get his thing. He was using her to get into the building.
Yeah, but he didn't know that she worked there.
Yeah, but
so he ran into her.
Yeah, but I'm just saying when they finally met.
Yeah, he used her to get.
And she. I think what y'all ladies do. If it ain't like leaving the drawers or something at the house. You just plant the evidence right there in the car and all that.
Like, oops.
Yeah.
But the thing with that is like you said, what happened was she threw him away. And she threw him right into the arms of another woman.
She saw his ambition.
Yes.
And she fell in love with that.
Yes.
Even when she was watched.
Exactly.
Because he had her in the video.
Yeah, he did.
So and everything he said, my wife. He did bring her.
Yeah,
he said he
and
did.
And it wasn't until, like I said, she threw him away.
She came and got him out that shelter.
Yes.
Washed him up.
Cleaned him up.
Cleaned him up. That's what
So now my next question before we get up out of here. Now, like this guy, he had a dream, right? And his dream was to make that battery work, right? And she stayed with him until she lost everything that she had. Was she wrong for leaving?
That's on her. I think that's a personal decision.
Well, she had every right. She was she didn't know. She just got fed up.
Yeah.
Once she lost the house and all that, that was
all
her
her money.
Yeah.
All her money that her mother left her was gone.
But he didn't ask. He never asked.
Yes, he did. Don't even try it.
No, the only thing he asked was the school.
The school and the car. He asked for the car. She bought him the car, but the way he asked for the car was, what if they call me and I need to get to them as soon as possible?
It fell on deaf ears for us.
She said, I can come and pick you up and drop you off. But what if you're busy and you can't do it? If I have my own car, I can do it. So that's what she did. She went and she bought him a car.
But she didn't see the hey big head text. That's the hey big text.
You stupid.
What y'all be sending us? Hey big head. I'm like, that's the
But you
hey.
know what? She had the option to not do it.
Yes, she did.
He just knew how to manipulate her. That's all it was.
She didn't have to tell him the money or nothing.
Yeah, she didn't have to do it.
She did
So
that.
she can't blame him for if he straight up manipulated her. She can't blame him for that. She made the decision to do it.
Yeah.
Like, sure.
Sometimes you gotta do things because you want to from the heart. You know what I mean? Not because I want to keep him or I don't want her to leave. You know. Then when things go down like that, you have to lose everything. It's like, okay, I did it from the heart because I believed in this person. Does that mean she never believed in him in the first place?
I mean, I would say that, like, if she really believed in him, then she wouldn't have let her sisters talk her into doing all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Because they wasn't happy in their situations.
Eventually, he was okay. The crazy part is when the sisters, husbands, and them, they had their own business. Yeah. The crazy part is where he made them lose business because he didn't think first.
Yeah.
He knew that these people wanted that battery, and he willing to lose everything to go take them that battery. However,
everybody else lost stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the
so
thing.
that's the thing. Like some people will lose.
He did wrong at that part. Like not thinking about who else could be affected by my actions. That probably was the only thing he did wrong. But everybody else had options to not do something or do something or whatever. So, but I with the little bit that I saw, I'm like, did she really like believe in him? Because to be honest with you, I think it was more about her because at the time she was emotionally vulnerable. She was her mother died and all that stuff, and that's when she met him and all that. So really, was she with him for herself, or because she believed in him and loved him? Did she really love him?
I think it was a little bit of both.
It was a dependency of love.
Yeah, she was looking for something
love.
and
for comfort.
for comfort.
Yeah.
But when she was telling the story, she made it seem like he was the one that took advantage of her when her mother died.
Mm-hmm.
But she shouldn't have told.
Yeah.
To me, how long in a relationship do you get somebody of your man to be like, I'm gonna get you this car? Because they wasn't in the relationship that deep for her to get him a car.
We don't know. We don't know how far they was going.
But it was
because it was like, okay, after her mom passed away, and she drove him back to the house. Once they started, having sex, and they started spending more time together, that's when he started asking for stuff. Because he knew that she had that money.
She should have been paying attention when she would go out.
She should have been paying attention to her sisters, because her sister was like, don't tell him Mama left you that house and that money. Mm-hmm. And she opened her mouth and he knew. And it wasn't like he didn't put a gun to her head and make her give him those things. She did it on
out
her
of
own
love because she wanted to see better for him.
Yes. So there's nothing wrong with that.
So it was an investment, and her investment paid off. Take the money in this.
And just keep it moving.
Yeah, that's what she should have did.
But being that her sister was in the air and then it was proven right, and then he became successful, I guess she wanted to attach herself with her investment. Mm-hmm. But she didn't know it was just an investment and it was going somewhere else.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like pay attention, people. Be careful who you invest your money with.
Stay away from the big heads, guys.
Right. Like they say it is like some women get mad that they with a man and they build him up for another person. Mm-hmm. That's probably what it was.
Well, if he's yours, he's yours.
Yeah.
If he's not, what's for you, it's gonna always be for you. So.
Yeah, so stay away from that big head text. There's a lot of stuff happening in this pandemic. Like, big head, what you doing?
You damn right.
I know you got your stimulus check. I know you get 600 extra on your unemployment. What's going on?
I miss you.
I miss you.
Y'all is crazy. But anyway, we have came to the ending of this here show.
No. Oh.
No.
Yeah, unfortunately, we are. It's 10 minutes to 1.
I had fun with
And
you, Mr. Wiz.
Up
Thank
next
you.
is the
I
Big
had fun
Rich
with
and
y'all.
Ruler Show. But Wiz, thank you so much. Thank you
you for having me.
for coming. Thank you for supporting our show. Thank you
Yes.
for being a part of the family. You are more than welcome anytime you have the time to come and sit and chit chat with us. You're more than welcome to do that.
Make
on
sure
any
y'all watch his
occasion.
show.
Go ahead, Nikki. Tell him when it comes on. Tell him the name of the show.
Go ahead.
Saturday, 5 p.m. Love and Lust, Wiz, and
Red Spice.
Red Spice.
Yes. So on that note, we're gonna bid our goodbyes, or not goodbyes, but see you later.
Long farewell.
Oh, can I just, and I gotta shout out my DJ Red Tate.
Woo!
DJ Red Tate. We just added on.
That's good.
Oh, okay, that's what's
Thank
up.
you.
Congratulations on that. Shout out to you, DJ Red Tate. Look forward to hearing you and seeing you guys again soon. Everybody get out there. You have a blessed and wonderful Saturday. It's supposed to be warm outside. It's going to be warm tomorrow. And a big shout out to all the fathers. Happy Father's Day.
Yes.
May you guys get everything your heart can take on that day. And ladies, don't be cheap on the gifts. Make sure y'all get, if the men give you something nice on Mother's Day, the least you can do is give them something.
2 drumsticks, please. 2
drumsticks.
drumsticks.
2 drumsticks. So you guys enjoy your Father's Day, and we love you. Peace out.
Aye.
Let's go.
My money, my body, now your own.
It's OVO, body.
If I tell you, say I love you, oh. My money, my body, now your own, oh baby. 30 billion for the account, yo. Yeah. Versace and Gucci for your body, oh baby. No do, gotta for me. No do, say that, oh. No do, shakara, oh. No do, gotta for you.
The way that she carries herself, she's just so bad. I don't know. Her style, her mind, compares to nothing on this earth. She's not the kind you share. Only God knows what she's worth. I got to show her that I want her. I recognize that she was bad. If I can't have her, then I go crazy. Spending all my time just chasing. I got to show her that I want her. I recognize that she is bad. If I can't have her, then I go crazy. Spending all my time just chasing. Her smile, her skin, her smell, her hair. She's incredible, baby.
Baby, I had to stop for a second on the balcony. Scoping you down, you're looking fly to me. All dressed up and buying your own drinks, and that ain't right. Not that you can't handle it on your own, but you're too damn fly to drink it all alone. Can I come bubble with you? To you, I'ma make a toast. Come on, don't talk, baby, just one. Take a sip, I got you like dizzy. So right, you. Don't talk, baby, just one. Take a sip, I got you like dizzy. So
Them other girls you done been with, none of them got nothing on me. Ain't got my style, they ain't got nothing on me, nothing on me. Where I walk, where I talk, my swagger. Look around, every dude wanna have
one night, I'm the man in your life, and we do the things that lovers do. All the loving you like, I give it to you just right. There's nothing less than special when it comes to you. See, what we have is an understanding that works so well for how we are. Cause neither of us has the heart to fall in love all over again. No, I'm not your man and I know you're not my girl, but let's just dance that way tonight. I got some too, but let's just dance, lady, tonight.
I don't make it home tonight. Let me make love to you for the last time, baby. Wanna cherish each moment like the last, cause baby, you're all that I have. So just in case, think of how we made love almost anywhere. Haven't I taken you almost everywhere? Think of all the things that we shared in the imagine me not there. Oh, giving you more carrots than the rain. Got you, baby, shit. I got you can have it, baby. I'll do magic. I'll do all I can to keep you satisfied. So just in case I don't make it home tonight,